Whew. Good morning, Kimmery. How are you? A little late this morning because I don't know. I guess where Steve sprayed the ground, that's got to be what it is. Where Steve sprayed the ground, and then ants are trying to move from one location to another. They're using the deck to get from one side to the other, and then they're just kind of like spreading around. Oh, let's have a party up here. This looks like a good place. And I mean, I've been seeing them, but today was a significant trail. Like, I guess enough of them got from one side to another to say, hey, we paved the new highway. Like, they didn't do the work. I mean, I didn't either, but yeah, they're ridiculous. Did you know that Windex works better than bug spray? I'm a huge fan of glass cleaner for everything. I mean, now I do have the Dawn Power Wash stuff is pretty good too. But yeah, it's crazy. How many ants were up here? It took me forever to get the ants off the deck, and then there was still this long trail of them on the outside edge. So I went back in the house and I got the Windex and I sprayed out there because I'm not worried about that Windex with dogs. I'm less worried about the Windex than I am ant spray. Anyway, we'll have to figure something out about that later. But that was my morning. That was why I was late getting started this morning. So, good morning, Larry. Good morning, Peyton. Yeah, I can. I did. And no, don't even try to start getting me with, like, say this, say that. Larry says water and vinegar mixed in a spray bottle, which is like your basic Windex, like your without the blue stuff in it. But you're saying to use that for ants? Because I do use it for other things, but they tend to put they tend to say to put like a drop or two of Dawn in it also, which would be fine. I mean, if that'll work, then I mean, I can use that. Doesn't bother me to use that around the dogs. I'll go fix the spray bottle up. Do I have to use the water? Can I just use the vinegar? Yeah, the water around here that comes through the pipes is most of the time it smells like chlorine anyway. So I think it's got plenty of chlorine in it. I don't drink it. Good morning, Dawn. we're having a conversation about how to kill ants and keep them off my deck. And keep the puppy safe too. Did I tell you all that Joey is coming home Friday? I'm so excited. I saw a clip yesterday. She did not post it on her page, but and I really doubt that my sister is listening. But my youngest sister went and did a video yesterday and posted it in her stories um, on Facebook. She is becoming a coach. She has passed her efficiency, I think that's what she said, her efficiency exam, and now can get her certification. So super proud of her. She does a different type of coaching. She's more life coaching. We don't talk all that often, but I'm still proud of her. Larry says I can use 100% vinegar. It's like, I don't care. I will absolutely use 100% vinegar. I saw some high concentrated vinegar at Home Depot a couple weeks ago. Dawn says ants are terrible this year, at least here. I mean, we have a problem with ants every year, but I also have never spent this much time on the deck, and the reason that I didn't was because the ants were so bad. In fact, didn't spend a whole lot of time outside here because the bugs are just a bit. We're on like a, I guess it's almost a half an acre, but it's very surrounded by trees. I mean, you can see all the trees behind me. Yeah, Peyton, well, all of my puppies are, see, here's Wilson. This is Wilson. And that is Jamesy. And then Joey is the baby of the bunch. He is a little over 2 years old, and he is away at board and train, and he's doing phenomenal, and we get to meet them, and we have to go through 3 hours of training when we meet them to get him back, so that we can do all the things that they've been doing and keep his training up. So super duper proud of him. He was doing off-leash recalls. He went down to the boardwalk down at Solomon's yesterday and wasn't reactive, and he's doing a great job. Super proud of him. Okay, so we have, what if the only way to make the fortune inside a fortune cookie come true is by eating the cookie with the fortune still inside? Well, I'm more inclined to make my own fortune, so there's that. And I tend to not even eat the fortune cookies or even look at the fortune. So Larry says, how do you do the member only call tomorrow? So I will put the group that I added you to. I will drop the link in in there for the Zoom room, and tomorrow is the Facebook members call too. So I will be doing the Facebook members call, and then I will, as soon as I stop the Facebook members call, I will open the Zoom room, and all the members can pop in. Peyton says the first dog that I showed looks like Peyton's dog, kinda. Wilson is the first rescue or dog that my husband and I got together. He had a dog already when we got together, but yeah. Dawn says, "See, think how much you would have missed if he would have been adopted." Dawn, I would also have like an extra $6,000 in my pocket, so there's that. plus just the regular normal keeping up with dog stuff. You know, their food and their upkeep and all that stuff. That when he took off out of the house and got hit, it was $3,000, and that was just for his paw. And then the dog training was another $3,000. So, but it had to be like, okay, so he had to be taken care of when he got hit. I mean, that's what happened. And then, in order to keep him and have a good experience with him and have other people have a good experience, you know, with him being in the area, the training was a must. So I'm just glad we were able to get in somewhere and get it done before we go on vacation. Larry, you can download the app, or it will take you to the Zoom on your browser on your phone, or I can give you there's a phone number so that you can just call in and just like be a regular phone call. So I will make sure that you have all of the information. And in fact, we could probably try it later today just so that, or first thing in the morning, just so that we make sure that you're able to get in. I'm fine with that. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like you have to be able to see everybody just talking or whatever. So you can, if it's on the phone call, you can listen in and also talk. Your sound and your mic is through the phone, and you don't have to use video. So it's pretty easy no matter what your equipment is. But definitely we need to make sure that you're able to get in on the call, so that we can have that discussion and try and get you moving through your next steps. So I went, found a project. Dawn, the calls are at noon Eastern. So what does that make it? 10 for you? Well, the members only call is at 10. I mean, is at noon Eastern. And the Facebook group call is at 11 Eastern. So they'll be back to back. So, yeah, paid members, you kind of get 2 for 1 on the third Wednesday. Okay, 11. Good morning, Vic. How are you? Larry, I mean, you've used it on the computer, so I promise you it won't be, unless you have a flip phone, and I don't think you have a flip phone, because you get on here and you do Uber and stuff like that. So I promise it won't be that hard. So I found, um, well, actually, I didn't find it. Kim, who does a lot of the work on the back end of in the accounting for me, is we were looking for a program or to help us manage clients and clients and different projects and things that we had going on, things that we were trying to get done. And oh, good to hear. I still have not gotten better sleep. So she was looking, and we found some that were just really, really expensive. And if y'all know me at all, I'm a bootstrap kind of girl. I don't want to. I have subscriptions for things that I want to have subscriptions for. I don't like having subscriptions for most software. I do absolutely pay subscriptions for software, but there's some that it just bothers me to have to pay subscriptions for. I don't know why. So we were looking, and I told her that I had seen that I would go look on AppSumo and try and see if I could find something on AppSumo. So I have a membership, I have a subscription to AppSumo, which gives me a discount on everything that I purchase over there. And so we found one on AppSumo. I got the discount. We started using it, and it was so much fun starting to use it. So I think the way that I'm understanding it, because I watched a bunch of videos last night instead of sleeping, is that when I'm working with a client, I can actually bring the client into their project file, and they can, like, so say taxes, for example. I can bring the client into their project file, and they can follow the timeline, and then when I have the taxes done, they will get a notification that it's time for them to review their taxes. And I am thinking about, so I have a client that didn't understand what she was seeing and jumped to some conclusions before just asking me. And so when I found out that she was having a problem because she didn't understand what she was looking at, I was like, if you're not satisfied, okay, you know, I won't file the taxes and you don't have to pay me. However, I'm happy to jump on a call and make sure that you understand exactly what's in them, and I can make sure that everything is right in case you see something that doesn't seem right. We can go through all of it. So I'm going to be confirming an appointment with that individual. So they were able to come back and say, okay, yeah, I would like to make an appointment and go through that. So I'm happy to be able to provide that service and that clarity. because I don't want anyone to feel like, the whole point of everything I do is to make sure that you guys understand, because I don't want you to blindly do anything, right? I don't want you to blindly hand over your accounting to somebody. I don't want you to blindly hand over your taxes for your taxes to get done. My whole point, everything that I stand for, is making sure that you all understand that you're getting the best deductions that you have available, the whole 9 yards. So yeah, anytime that you have a question, you don't understand something, if I've done work for you, then please speak up and let me know. I will absolutely make sure. And I'm not gonna, if we find a mistake, I mean, we're all human, right? So if we find a mistake, we fix the mistake. And that's all there is to it. I absolutely own my mistakes when I make them. I try very hard. I work very hard not to make any mistakes. I double check, triple check, overthink everything. But it happens. And I have people that work for me. So it happens. So I instituted at the end of tax season, it was a little late, but at the end of tax season, I instituted a new process for doing taxes going forward. And that meant that we have a call. We go through all of your information. You get a list of things that are missing. If nothing is missing, then I can move forward getting your taxes done. What I'm going to do, I think, is institute a process for the end that is more than a simple email saying, hey, your taxes are ready for review. They're in the Dropbox. Go look at them. Here's the invoice. I'm going to try to, I'm going to look for some way or adding in some kind of a process to make sure that at least you know the basics, and that if you have any questions, not to hesitate to reach out and ask me. If it's just that simple, even if it is an email, but I think I just need to make sure that I am super clear that you guys should never feel uncomfortable about questioning my work or questioning something that's been done, or I'm open to it. I'm absolutely open to it. So just know that I don't only attempt to teach, coach, and mentor you guys to better understand this stuff. I've got your back, like totally got your back. I'm here for the long haul, right? I can't treat people badly, or there's this stupid group on, I should share the group so that the general public can go join and see what accountants and tax preparers say about their clients behind their back. Because it's ridiculous. My clients are my people. My clients are my tribe. And if I don't feel like you're my person or part of my tribe, we don't vibe together, then guess what? I I want you to have a blessed life, and you can find a different tax preparer or different accountant to work with. So I'm not going to put up with you all being mistreated in any way, shape, or form. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to mistreat you intentionally. Mistakes absolutely happen. I hate to make them, right, Larry? I hate to make mistakes. It drives me nuts. It like, I literally feel it in my stomach. It makes me sick all over. And then it's like I have to go woosah, meditate, play a little bit of solitaire, something to kind of calm my brain down from the meltdown, right? Because when a mistake happens, that's where my head goes. I'm immediately having a meltdown that my whole world is falling apart. So I do my level best to not make mistakes. I keep my people to a high standard. But yeah, I think that I want to institute some kind of a review process. And some type of explanation with my client about exactly what the results were in whatever project it was that we're working on. So anyway, oh, I'm back. So I don't know why. I think I'm back. Yeah, it's going. Am I back? Somebody say something. Okay. Thank you. So I hope that you all will continue or find confidence in me, whether it's through here, whether it's working with me, however it is. And I know most of the people that are here on a regular basis know that you can absolutely say, Cheryl, what the fuck is this? Please help me understand this, whatever it is, so I guess that's about it. I just want to make sure that everybody feels that way all the time. Okay, well, I'm gonna go feed my puppies and get started on my day and take them out because none of that has happened yet. Poor guys. Oh, and take my vitamin B because I didn't take it yesterday and I could tell. Really helps me focus and stay on task. All right. Well, everyone have a fantastic day. Don't forget, tomorrow is the Facebook members call. Tomorrow at 11 Eastern. Tomorrow at noon Eastern is the members only call, the paid members call. There's still time to join and get in on that. I only have 11 spots left at the $25 rate. After that, it goes to 50. So 11 spots left. Get in while you can. And I've got lots of things planned for that. Also, share the Facebook group. There is a my 300th day with the Facebook group is coming next week, and I want to do a giveaway. So I don't know what that is yet, but I want to do a giveaway. So if you guys were around for the last time I did a giveaway, it was supposed to be one thing, and it went into, and you get A, and you get A, and you get A. So, yes. Super looking forward to that and figuring out between now and then what I'm going to do for giveaways. So, I will see you all tomorrow morning, and then, and have a fantastic day. Okay? Bye.